Did you know that nearly 400,000 babies were born on American soil in 2024 to illegal aliens, tourists, and foreign visa workers? In other words, to parents who are not legal citizens of this country. Now, in this video, we're going to go over a report that details these incredible numbers. And since it was discovered, it has put new sunlight on the subject of the ludicrous anchor baby practice Democrats foisted on us decades ago. This report came out in 2019, and trust me, things have gotten much worse since then, because it always does. And because Joe Biden opened the border up for every pregnant woman in the world to illegally sneak in because they were told that their kid was the golden ticket to getting everything for nothing. These numbers are just staggering, guys, and it's just another front in the Democratic Party's war on the American people. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, click the button to become a subscriber to the channel. Hit that notification bell and smack that like button because it helps us with the algorithm. Also, you'll be notified every time we come out with a new video. All right, now let's talk about something that might just leave you shaking your head. In 2024, nearly 400,000 babies were born right here in the United States to people who, quite frankly, had no legal right to be here. 400,000 babies, probably more because the study was done some years ago. Guys, that's like popping out a whole New Orleans, babies, jazz, gumbo, and all. 300,000 of them were born to illegal alien parents, while another 72,000 came from tourists, students, and foreign workers. It's like the U.S. handed out citizenship as a party favor. Now, here's the thing. These babies, also known as anchor babies, are unconstitutionally automatically granted U.S. citizenship. No questions asked, no paperwork required, just a shiny new American birth certificate and a future that could involve sponsoring relatives for green cards through the Democrats' chain migration scam. We did a video back in mid-December pointing out that President-elect Donald Trump has vowed to end this scandalous loophole, calling it a birthright citizenship fiesta. According to polling, nearly half of white Americans and 42% of Hispanic Americans agree it's time to close the door on this automatic citizenship policy. But can Trump pull it off? I'll tell you what will exactly happen. The media has already been attacking Trump, saying, well, how's he going to get around the 14th Amendment? Not realizing, well, because media people are very stupid, that all Trump would have to do is sign an executive order that says the United States immigration policy should adhere to the letter of the law found in the anchor baby clause in the 14th Amendment, because there are 6 words that the lefties and the Democrats always leave out. More on that in a minute. Now, let's rewind back to the Civil War era, 1866. Back then, the radical Republicans created a civil rights law aimed at protecting the children of former slaves because they were afraid that Democrats would create laws claiming former slaves were not citizens because they used to be their property. It specifically excluded anyone subject to any foreign power. Now, fast forward to 2024, and somehow this law has been stretched beyond recognition. Babies born to temporary visitors and illegal immigrants now hold the same rights as your children or mine. That's just wrong. So Trump told us that his plan is to sign an executive order on day 1 of his new term to end this practice. But will it hold up in court? You know that federal judges out there that are Trump haters are going to shoot it down. And legal experts argue the Supreme Court has never definitively ruled on whether U.S.-born kids of illegal aliens are guaranteed citizenship under the 14th Amendment. Now, I think if this winds up in the Supreme Court, this Supreme Court, that even if the spineless John Roberts declares that this unconstitutional practice about anchor babies getting automatic citizenship has been going on for so long that we shouldn't end it, I believe that there are enough sensible justices on the court who believe in constitutional principles enough to throw it out. Because this anchor baby practice is as big a lie as Roe v. Wade was back in '73. Meanwhile, other nations like France, Australia, and Ireland are probably laughing at us. They require at least one parent to be a citizen for a child to gain citizenship. In America, we've been handing out golden tickets for decades with no strings attached. The numbers don't lie. 73% of children born to unauthorized immigrants were U.S. citizens, according to a Pew Research study back in 2009. Do you think it got worse since? And this citizenship comes with perks, welfare benefits, voting rights, and the ability to sponsor relatives for residency. So who's really paying the price for these freebies? Spoiler alert, that's you and me. Now here is the actual text of the section of the 14th Amendment that is under scrutiny right now. It says, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. Now that part, and subject to the jurisdiction thereof, means that at least one parent must be a U.S. citizen. When you are not subject to the jurisdiction of the U.S., you are still loyal to your old country, like another president, a monarch, or whatever. The Democrats always leave that part out because that's the part that will sink them in the end. As Trump prepares to challenge this policy, the battle lines are being drawn. And will he succeed, or will America continue to be the world's welcome mat for birthright citizenship? We, the people, gave Trump a mandate for this kind of stuff. Trump wants what we want, which is America first, which means all the things and all the ways we have strayed away from our Constitution have caused all the mess that our country is in right now. Democrats keep calling for a path to citizenship for people whose first act on our soil was to enter it illegally. How about for once we call for a path back to the Constitution and end all of this nonsense that costs the American people billions and billions of dollars each and every year? All right, thank you for watching. Hit that notification bell if you want to be kept up to date with more stories like this. I'll see you in the next one. Spread the word.
From the bottom to the top, I grind every day. No time for haters, I'm here to slay. Stepping on the doubters, no time to rest. I'm like a freight train, I'm the best. Yeah, chasing dreams, no matter what it takes. I'm on fire and there's no